What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. So today I was going to show you guys my Mitsubishi, which is getting ready to get its third paint job now. So I wanted to show you guys the condition, do a walk around, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and flip the camera. Alright guys, so here it is. This is my 97 Mitsubishi Mirage, and this has gone through two paint jobs, both of them being Rust-Oleum oil based. And with that Rust-Oleum oil based, I had only reduced it on a 2-to-1 ratio with acetone, no hardener added. So the first one was gloss smoke gray, and then this right here, this is a custom mix between gloss almond and sunrise red. And we had gotten a pink. So the pink at the beginning was a bit more, it had more color to it. Somewhere a few months after I had painted the car, that's when I got my new daily. And I had parked this one for a good while. Now throughout the whole year and a half that it's been painted, I've only washed it about once or maybe twice. And one of those times being a few days just before I bought the car, but it drizzled or early in the morning. But anyway, so this is what the car looks like as of right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do a walk around and show you guys. I'll talk about a few things that I've done to it. And this is base coat clear over Rust-Oleum oil based, and it was just to try it out, and it does work. So that's why I'm going forward with the idea of using base coat clear. And so yeah, right here, one of my popular videos was when I painted the roof in gloss black. The video right here of the roof spraying with the Rust-Oleum gloss black went pretty popular with over 900,000 views, and people liked the video, so thank you so much for that. So this right here does look a little bit dull, but I had wiped it right here, and you guys saw my other video when it was still gray and I was gonna change the color to this pink one, and I showed you guys it was almost like, it was probably 2 years into that gray paint job, and I showed you guys it looked kind of dull like that, but I didn't really keep up with maintenance, washes, waxes, or anything like that. So before I painted the car, I had cleaned out a fender and I polished it up, and you guys saw like gloss come back to life and it looked brand new once again. So the same thing goes for over here. If I really wanted to keep up with maintenance, like washes, like a car wash with wax, maybe just polish out the roof every once and again, polish out the whole car, just keep up with it. Rust-Oleum paint is really good, because you don't break the bank. And these are I left the trim out for the whole year. But the paints have been holding up really well. Look at this surface, that's just reduced on on a 2 parts paint, 1 part acetone, no activator added, and the car is still intact, intact. Now, speaking of intact, although I am going to paint the car, there's some things that I'm not going to do. And one of those things being, this car has been rear-ended before. So right here you'll see that the bumper is all warped, and there's some panels on the trunk that are warped. So yes, I know, I understand, it would be really nice to fix all these dents, but the plastic on the bumper, I had already tried it once, and that's the best that I could do it. It was rear-ended really big time. So I fixed what I could, and I don't want to go back to that stage. So it's just, I'm really comfortable with the car. This is just, I call this my lab rat. And this is where I run my experiments. Rust-Oleum oil based, base coat over Rust-Oleum, stuff like that. So the paint that I'm using here is just a mix of paints that I already had laying around. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on this. So it's just like a budget paint job once again. So the time I did painted with Rust-Oleum, I went all out. I took off the trunk, I painted through the inside of the doors, took off the whole front end, both fenders, the hood, and the bumper, painted all that separately. Even behind the bumpers, everything is painted really well. Even though it was just Rust-Oleum paint, everything was done really well. So I'm not going to cut any corners with this paint, although it is a base coat clear. It's just paint that I had laying around. So I don't want to go ahead and start you know, spending 200 bucks on a bumper, another $150 for the trunk, and then started doing all this body work. It was just supposed to be a budget paint job. So for all my followers, you know, that's the reason I'm not really fixing it. I know comments are gonna come along, you should have, but a new video is something else. So yeah, in the meantime, this is my car, guys, and I hope you guys subscribe to the channel if you want to see this paint job get done. About the color, it's a mix of paints that I had, so like silver, a watermelon red or victory red, and shadow blue. So it makes like a pink purple, but you know, base coat clear. It's I can't explain it. I've shown it once, maybe not the color sprayed, but a similar color to it, and I like it. It's just something different, you know, something so you won't get bored out in the street, just to see something different and, you know, wake up once again. Right here, the front end, I like it. Really simple. It's a DE car, meaning base model of this. So, you know, got the base bumper right here in the bottom. This is a front lip from a 96 to 2000 Honda Civic, I think. And then these parts right here, those are just universal parts. It had the third one right here in the middle, but I broke it. So it's been 2-3 lips that I already broke or lost, actually. So, you know, I'm still learning, and this, I haven't lost it, so it's been really good to me. So I guess this is my riding style. Nothing too low, nothing too whatever. But these right here, these canards, I made these myself. I bought some HDPE plastic online. That's high density polyethylene plastic, and you can get like a square sheet, like at least 2x2, for about 20-30 bucks. So better than that, guys, you know, this is the paint, the Rust-Oleum. It's at least a year and a half since it's been painted. At least a year and a half, and like I say, guys, it's been really great. It's, if you want to learn how to start painting Rust-Oleum, there's like, it's cheap. It's about $9 a quart. I painted this car with 3 quarts total, 3 quarts of paint, and I bought a gallon of reducer. That way I can reduce the paint and at the same time clean out my spray gun. Now spray guns, I use the Cobalt, which is, if you think about the Harbor Freight purple one, you can use it. I've used those many times, and the only problem that I have with those is just after like a few uses, like, I'm not gonna say a number, but after a few uses, they start leaking paint from the trigger, or from, you know, they start leaking paint, and you don't want that while you're spraying. A drop of paint lands and it just ruins everything. So I just painted this also a few days ago. It just rained a bit. But the Cobalt spray gun, I found that one to be really good. It's just as good. I mean, it's definitely better, but in a way that it sprays just as good as a purple Harbor Freight gun, but you never see any problems with it, or at least I haven't. You know, I haven't had any leaks, nothing. I've had it for many years, and right now it just needs a spray cup. But I'm not going to use that for the base coat clear. I'm going to use the Talco, which is this one. It's going to be my spray gun, the Talco H3000B. And this is what I'm going to use. The color, I don't want to open the gallon. Like I said, I have many paint supplies here and over there and all that stuff, but I don't want to open the gallon yet. Just leave that till I'm ready to spray. I already have some sealer, which I may or may not use. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys the car. So this is it. We're gonna kind of keep it in the same theme. We're gonna keep the black top and the black wing. I'm probably gonna paint the trunk with the same color as the body style. Given the color of the body, I think I'm going to go with some white wheels. Just respray them. Somebody mentioned adding some white pearl, so it could like not just be white, but like a really nice white, pearl white. So I might do that. So thanks for that opinion right there, with the option, that idea, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, just something similar to that. And then we'll play along with it. So all right guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see this paint job get done. I already have the paint. I'm actually waiting on some clear, which was supposed to get here today, but you know, today is, you know, close to Easter, so it's Good Friday. But anyways guys, so yeah, it's gonna get painted, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to, you know, help support the channel with these paint videos and all that stuff, check out the description. And other than that guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Peace out.